I'd like to welcome you all to our advanced tech training for today. We'll be covering some DC destinations. Yesterday, we played DC Pictionary and Jeopardy together. So I hope some of these places are familiar from yesterday, but also new, so that way you can explore some new parts of the place that we call home. The WildTech DC Senior Digital Inclusion Program, its owners and presenters offer technical assistance, virtual health, well-being information designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on the information, any apps or topics made by WildTech, including but not limited to mobile device applications, and any social media pages maintained by WildTech, its owners or presenters as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, treatment, or legal advice. Thanks so much for letting me read the disclaimer. If you cannot see me, hear me, please let me know. Let's keep our mics in mind, but please chime in. But keeping those TVs and cell phones in mind, thank you so much. And as always, you can review this video on our YouTube later. So hello, YouTube. And I hope you review and rewind and share this video as much as you'd like. Today, we'll be talking about some DC destinations, so some videos. We're going to go over some websites together, ways to search for your various DC destinations you like to visit, which includes landmarks, monuments, and cultural hotspots. And we'll be ending, of course, with an overview and discussion. So talking about our favorites, anything that you learned throughout the session. So very chill, very relaxed session today. Okay? Don't forget, at 12 o'clock, we have our trip to the Atlantic Ocean, and there may be some trivia today, so hopefully we have that going on. And at 1:30, we're going to have Jordan on, and we're going to talk about the Mail app on your iPad, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start with our first destination, which is Yards Park. Anyone has visited Yards Park before? Capitol River Front. This is their website. Okay. And you can again see all the different sites that are available. So it's always good to know because I see here the Canal Basin is was closed last about 2 weeks ago. So the basin part of the Yards Park, I'm assuming it is closed based on their website here. But there is some other fun events. So look, here are some upcoming events in the park. So Third Grader DC Yoga Fest, October 4th, 9 to 2. Third Grader DC. I've never heard of that. Have you all?
I heard of it last year.
And then on December 13th, oh yeah, the 5K run. They usually do a like a Christmas 5K run, but a Jolly Jog. How fun. There's also some other things that they're doing in the Capitol Riverfront area, right? So not just the Yards Park, but Capitol Riverfront has a lot of great things. So you see the area where it's located, right? You know, not Capitol Hill down on M Street. That area down there is really, really fun. There's a lot of things to do. But looky here, there's everything from live music at Chicken and Whiskey. Oh, I love that restaurant. Bingo night at Problem Child. Where is Problem Child?
Where is that? Um,
It's okay, it's a bar. Okay.
oh, okay.
Okay, it's
Mhm.
like a dive bar. Okay, okay. Again, I've never visited, so I don't know these places myself. Um, what is this? Soul Food Sundays at the Thompson Hotel. Oh my gosh, doesn't that sound like a great end to a weekend? Live R&B sessions. That's fun. They have a it's like Saturdays. Location Thompson, DC. Okay, 221 Tingy Street, Southeast. I've never been to Tingy Street before. Um, and then I see one more thing here, but that was interesting. Half Street Central Farmers Market. Oh, of course, there are several farmers markets in different parts of DC. So I've never been to this farmers market. Have you all been? It's a half in M Street Southeast.
Oh, near where
No,
you
no, no,
where
I
the
haven't been to that one.
car inspection area.
Yeah,
Huh?
where
It's
the
near
car
where the
inspection
car
is.
inspection.
Oh yeah, the DMV. Yeah, it's around. I've never been. I've been to several other farmers markets. So I would love to visit and see what they have to offer. Pretty interesting stuff, right, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Yards Park. I mean, it's a beautiful area. I mean, it's just there are new things being developed. Didn't they just open a museum down there?
Wow.
Yeah, but this is the the Yards Park, but also Capitol Riverfront. So I hope you all enjoy it.
Mhm.
Here goes an old, well, not an old, but a layered map of Anacostia Park. Who has visited Anacostia Park?
I've never been there.
Never.
Man, oh yeah. I've been there several times. And good
So
stuff. My
look at the whole
cousin used to
area. It's
give a
pretty
picnic
big.
there.
Yeah, there's the bridge. You see that it
Mm-hmm.
says CSX Bridge. Yep, that's the bridge to go to, the other side. And it says Section E. There's a Resource Education Center, Pavilion, and this area right here across the water. That looks nice. Oh, look, it says Anacostia Field House and Pool. The blue bar is covering it, but that's a lot of things to do in one area, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go into Anacostia Park. Again, it's part of the National Park Service, right? So, I think that's just always interesting. The National Park Service is everywhere. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of great things to do. So let's take a look at this video here.
Hello, I'm Miss Coley, and I'm reporting news. I'm reporting from Anacostia Park.
I would say this is a relatively recent video.
This is Anacostia Park. What's the name of that river?
Anacostia River.
Anacostia River. Is the river part of the park?
Yes.
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 Oh, they got skating down there now.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Wow.
I said they got skating down there now.
Mhm.
Mhm.
There's a lot of things to do. You see demonstrations.
You can explore the Anacostia River by land on the Anacostia River Walk Trail. You can explore from the water on the Anacostia Water Trail, or you can come right here to Anacostia Park, which stretches all the way from the mouth of the Potomac River up to Kenilworth Park and Aquatic Gardens, which has some of the wild wetlands that you used to see in historic DC.
My name is Jalen, and I had a good time here.
We invite everyone to come down and find your park here in Anacostia Park, your neighborhood national park in the heart of Washington, D.C.
Doesn't it look nice?
Mhm.
Yes.
All
You
these
know,
di-
the new bike trail runs from Anacostia Park to the Aquatic Gardens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I rode part of that yesterday.
Oh, okay, because we have a bike trail that's part of it that runs through
Yes,
River Terrace.
I love it. It's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Passport. Oh yeah, the stamps. You could stamp uh I guess an NPS passport
Mm.
or actual passport to your parks program. I've never heard of that before.
Mm-mm.
Put your stamp on every national park experience. You can collect ink stamps from each of their explorations. Take your passport, not actual passport, but this passport to any national park center or park store and get your free ink stamp with the date and location of your visit. So this is a national parks website, one of their official websites. I've never heard of this program. How neat, right? Look at the books. Let's see. Okay. Past classic edition. Not too bad, $15. I thought it would be more.
Mhm.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty neat how they have it set up, right? So it's the basic one. You can collect your stamps and it's really let's see. What's the word for it? It's like a time capsule. There you go, of your times at different parks. But hey, what are your thoughts on Yards Park or Anacostia Park? They're not too far from each other, but they look like a beautiful place to visit.
Mm-hmm.
Hello to our persons that have joined, our seniors. Thanks so much. Please unmute yourself and share any thoughts on what you see. So far, we talked about Yards Park and Anacostia Park. I'd definitely love to walk against the water. That looks very fun. And please chime in. Any thoughts? Thank you so much. Our next visit is to the Air and Space Museum. That was one of our Pictionaries from yesterday.
I love that place.
I love it myself too. It was definitely my favorite museum growing up here in DC. So I would love to visit. It's been a while. One museum, two locations. So it's not just the Air and Space Museum, but there's also in Chantilly, there's something called the Stephen F. Udvar Hazy Center. Let's just take a look. And it's in Chantilly, Virginia. Wow, 390 Air and Space Museum Parkway, Chantilly, Virginia. I've never heard of this. There are
It's
two
very
key-
interesting. It's
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
So iconic objects. There's an educational program. So there are different programs here at this particular place. But look, clouds in a bag. Interwar military aviation. Look at all these different objects. A Boeing, if you like planes. Look, they even have a map. That's pretty neat. So even if we're not there right now, look at that. There's a IMAX theater. There's a Shake Shack in the museum. Boeing aviation hangar. Wow. I didn't know that this was there. But going back to the actual museum, and maybe we can find a video or two, but look at that. There's a lot of things to do. Anyone into space or learning about space? Science? Oh, look at that. Coming up, Teachers Night Out, October 3rd, 6 to 8:30. So that's coming up. And then looky here, October 9th from 6 to 8, Air and Space After Hours. New Allen and Shelley Holt Innovations Gallery. Event is free. Oh, it's sold out. I bet it would be. This sounds like a wonderful event, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Air and Space After Hours. I think that's the thing these days. Let's see. Let's take a look. What's on? I mean, there's a lot going on here. Explore. Ooh, there's a lot of things on demand. Look at the videos. There are a lot of videos. So even if you not necessarily can't make it in there, but there's all of these different videos here. So it's like you're at the museum without being at the museum.
Now you know how antiquated I feel because they've added so much since that museum opened up.
Oh, online is amazing. I mean, all the things that you guys have access to, like you hear. I mean, this is like an hour-long talk, but I mean, if you see a topic that you're interested in, I would definitely check it out here. There's a lot of great options. Again, Air and Space Museum. If you type that into Google, you'll see that as the very first option here. But I'd definitely love to visit. My friend took some kids to the Air and Space Museum this summer, so I was jealous. I was like, I have to work. But yes. If it's free, you might as well. Is there folks on today that have never been to the Air and Space Museum?
I've never been. I've passed it, but never been in.
You should go in, Gracie. I feel like you would really like it.
I went to some, the ones that I was like the Native American museum, stuff like that. I went to those things, and the Vietnam, the wall and all of those. I did when I was walking. I did see some of those. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But look at here, just while you were Sharing that, I see that they opened like 5 new exhibits this year.
Mhm.
World War One, Boeing Milestones, Baron Hilton Pioneers of Flight. Lockheed Martin IMAX Theater will also reopen. Yes, so I would definitely try to visit if you can.
Mhm.
I love it. Again, there's so much. It's just I think it's just nice to see that there's so much in the world. So I
Yeah.
think like visiting, like for me, I don't have a box because of our sessions. We've explored the world, right? But just going in person and seeing it will definitely open your worldview. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I would definitely check it out. So okay, Gracie, thanks so much for sharing that.
Mhm.
There are places on here that I've never visited myself, but even just looking at it makes me like a little, intrigued, right?
Mhm.
Thank you all so much. Let's go on ahead to this video right here. This is a very recent video, like this was posted less than a day ago. So, this guy here just visited some places in DC, and it's nice to get a world, just a one-point view. So I hope you all enjoy and just see this perspective. He visited a couple places. You may visit him, you may have not. So this is an outside experience, so you all get to see kind of like not what an outsider sees, but it's always interesting to see the natives versus the non-natives.
Mhm.
Je te
Okay.
cherche dans mes songes, je te traque dans mes rêves, à l'eau dans mon rire en veine sur tes lèvres, écorchant les abîmes de mon cœur
Not
écarlate.
sure where he's coming from, but he is, it's again outside view into DC.
Tu n'es que le point fixe de mes songes disparates. Aime-moi dans la neige, aime-moi sous le soleil, aime-moi la
Wish
plus
there were
belle dans les
captions,
fleurs
but
de
it's
vermeil.
okay.
Je vois des gens qui cornuent, je vois des gens qui me sourient, mais moi je plane dans la rue, dans tes yeux sous la pluie.
Look at that. That looks like DCA.
Dans ton souvenir, dans mes songes ensevelis, tes larmes, tes rires. Tu es ma famille connue.
Alright fellas, welcome back to a new YouTube video. I am currently chilling at the Vietnam Veteran Memorial here with my buddy from Italy, but he's not going to be shown just for private reasons. He's been in previous videos, but currently
You've
chilling
talked
in DC.
about it a couple
so,
times.
yeah, I'll show you guys around and we'll see what fun activities to do here.
And this is an outside view in.
Je te cherche dans mes songes, je te traque.
Hello.
This is unbelievable. I can't believe I'm here. We got the states up there.
Yeah, he's at the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
Yeah, recognize that.
This was not too long. He may have uploaded this a day ago. It could have been very recently, but it's pretty recent. But that's a lot of people. If I go back, that was a lot of people in there.
Mhm.
But I've heard from Lou that when he takes people not from DC or even out the country here, it definitely is emotional.
Yeah.
Do y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was interesting. I've never really thought of the Lincoln more in that way, but certainly with all the history, it can definitely
Mhm.
I got you. That's a lot of people.
We're at the Korean Memorial here. A lot of statues. I'm like absolutely sweating too.
Yeah, well, it must have been recent because it was for a little while. It was pretty hot in DC.
Mhm.
Yes, it was.
Remember we talked about the monument yesterday?
Yeah.
Some of y'all climbed it. Kudos to you.
Mhm.
A lot younger though, Sally.
I know, but if you can do anything, you put your mind to. Well, look at that.
So we got
J.
the
Edgar
FBI
Hoover,
Department of Justice
FBI
here
building.
building, and we were
I've been in that FBI building. It's very nice. Have you all been in the J. Edgar Hoover FBI building?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What'd y'all do there?
I didn't go. I haven't gone.
Oh, okay.
I took the third graders. I taught third grade one year.
Okay. I love that.
And third grade includes knowing about the DC.
Sure, sure. I went for a program I did with the FBI for high school kids, so it was really fun to be in there.
On our way to the White House, but
Yeah.
unfortunately I don't have videos of that here. My phone had died, so here's the next day.
That was
Morning.
Pennsylvania
I'm
Avenue.
looking a little rough today. My phone died yesterday, so I couldn't film anymore. So we're gonna breakfast. I'm by myself currently. My buddy woke up a little late, so he said I could go and get some breakfast. After breakfast, I'm gonna go get some, or I'm gonna go see the White House. We saw it yesterday, but my phone died, so I'll catch you there in a bit.
Yeah, we know the spots, right? We know where the breakfast spots at, the food spots at. Again, it's just great to see an outside perspective. That looks delicious.
So we got breakfast here already.
What is that?
Don't have a phone holder here, but
No, that's a
look at that. Got myself a water. This is a coconut cookie. This is a dulce de leche pastry. Got my good old self plain latte because we don't do sugar here with coffee. Yeah. So we got the coffee right here. Really good latte. Okay, so just got done eating breakfast. We're gonna go now to the White House and try to get some videos of that. Hopefully it's open. Yesterday was closed for a while, and then you could get up closer to the fence. So hopefully I can get up close to the fence today. And yeah, my buddy, I still don't know where he's at. He hasn't texted me or anything, so I'm kind of on my own right now. So we've made it to the White House.
I saw the sign that said Liberty
Right
Plaza.
behind me. The road is closed. They added gates here, so I can't go over there and get pictures. But yeah, here's a beautiful view of the White House.
Look at that. I mean, I love his camera. It's very clear.
Yeah, it's a
I
good.
mean, if he's
good-
Yeah, good camera.
I was thinking the same thing. He's got a good phone or whatever it is that it
yeah,
just
maybe the phone. You know, the phones are
pretty.
really good
Yeah,
at taking videos and pictures.
just
But
like-
I think this is an actual camera.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have a whole not tripod, but he could have a whole setup situation. You know, these
right.
content creators. But they're very this is a great picture. It feels like I'm right there just looking at it, but I'm not there.
After a while, it won't look like that.
Oh, look at that. Okay, y'all know where this is at. You know what this is, right?
Yeah.
I've been there. I forgot that I've been there past it.
That's the
I couldn't walk it, but they slow it down and let me, take me back. Some of those things.
So we are here at the Library of Congress, and we're gonna go inside.
Who's been in the Library of Congress?
yeah.
I have never been.
I went there to do some research.
I love it. Again, please, everyone share. We got almost 20 folks on, so please unmute and share. Any thoughts? Thanks so much for joining us today.
We're here for at least an hour or two. And
Oh goodness,
look
that's
at
a
the
beautiful
inside stunning view
building.
of this building.
Look at the stained glass.
Mm.
Let me try to
Stunning view of
get
this-
a good view. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. I mean, my favorite color is blue, so I'm already loving the top, but you see the not the angels, but the on the each corner. That's a really beautiful detail right here, right there. It's so gorgeous.
building's magnificent.
The rotunda. Nice.
That's pretty
Where
inside.
is this?
We are now headed to the Capitol
Yeah.
What is this?
building. We
Capitol
have a
building.
tour here, so we have to actually go underground to go into the Capitol building, where all the visitors and tourists can get allowed through.
I mean, imagine standing right here and taking a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
The inside is interesting too.
I can't wait to see.
I love
Louise?
I love the rotunda.
Oh, rotunda. Okay. Yeah.
So beautiful.
Capitol building.
about that? We're just waiting for the elevator full.
Oh wow.
See,
Look at that look at that display up
that's
there.
gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
So I'm sorry about that.
Wow.
But if you need to
Artwork
sit
in
down,
some of
Oh,
those
look at
buildings
this.
is just
Oh wow, that camera's doing its thing
Mhm.
right there. Oh,
Mhm.
look, we looking at that, but look at the details here
Yeah,
on the wall.
it has some beautiful architecture.
Mhm.
Look at the band. I mean, look at this right here. That is who created that? I mean, that would take me 100 years. I mean, look at all these people. Like they look like people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
They don't do anything like this anymore.
No.
Mm-mm.
it's
They
gorgeous.
shortcut
Yeah,
everything.
if done, that's for sure.
Isn't that
Look
gorgeous?
at that. Look how I'm gonna
Eh,
try to
okay.
zoom in as much as I can.
Mhm.
Je te
But I love it.
Mhm.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Oops.
for the elevator full, because we're going to have other groups that are coming in. So I'm sorry about that. But if you need to sit down, that is used because of the carpeting on the floor.
It's the red for me.
Mhm. That's where Kennedy was
So we are officially done
when
now. Tour took like an hour and a half.
when he
Now we're on the way to the bars. So
Wow.
Oh, that's what it looks like at night.
night.
Just got back to the hotel room like an hour ago. It's 12:30 in the morning.
Okay. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video right here from this creator, just seeing it from an outside perspective.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
He
Got
did all the big buildings. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Mhm.
He was, but if I was to come to DC for the first time, I'd do that too myself. I'd go on that street full of or Pennsylvania Ave full of museums and just visit those. And yeah, but so
And
growing up here is a lot. You get to experience more than just visiting here.
yeah, it would. If you're watching this video and you were thinking of coming here to pique your interest in a lot of the buildings that he took you to.
That he did a really good job. I loved seeing that.
Mhm.
I felt like I was there.
Mhm.
Thank you. Yeah, I meant Lincoln Memorial. He did that in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deep these words in this temple as in the hearts of the people for whom he saved the union, the memory of Abraham Lincoln is enshrined forever.
At the Ford Theater, I think that's the Ford Theater they took me to with Lincoln there. It's like supposed to be a full set. He was tall.
Oh,
And it was like you say, it's emotional when I go where he is and read the different things about him. Like I think he was a really good person at heart. But
mhm.
they say good things about him. Then some people, they always want to bring up dirt or something. I don't care how good you are. But I think at heart he really was a good president. But he couldn't please everybody. He just tried to kind of go a lot. I think on how he felt it should go, and a lot of people didn't like that.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's
Mhm.
yeah, I agree with that. I appreciate that, Gracie. Yes, and yeah, bring it when like Brew, when he brought Pamphile here, yeah, or Margaret
Mhm.
from last year, hopefully, I think, but it definitely makes you think of a lot of things going on. So
Mhm.
architect Henry Bacon, he sounds pretty familiar, maybe because of this, but for other things, modeled the Lincoln Memorial after the Parthenon in Athens, Greece.
Mm.
So Greek influence. Let's take a look.
Mhm.
Parthenon in Athens, Greece. So look at that. Here's a picture.
Yeah.
So take a look here versus
Yeah.
here.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, you can't see the influence.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Most
I never knew this. Bacon felt that a memorial dedicated to a man who defended democracy should echo the birthplace of democracy.
okay.
Yeah, Greece, democracy.
Yeah. Mhm.
Mhm.
Wow. So again, the US is just a bunch of cultures put in one.
Yeah.
Um,
The
yeah, for
melting
almost a
pot of the
century.
world.
I know, right? All over the world.
Mhm.
It's especially here in the capital, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
columns, 36 fluted Doric columns, one for each of the 36 states in the Union at the time of Lincoln's death.
Wow.
That's why there's 36 of them.
Mm-hmm.
When you walk up the steps, 2 additional columns are located behind the colonnade. They're 44 feet tall. They're inclined slightly inward, so that way it can, if you look at it a certain way, the columns may look a little off. So that's why they're inclined a bit. So they're on a diagonal, just so ever slightly. Interior, the inscriptions. His second inaugural address, his Gettysburg Address. The inscriptions and ornamentation was done by Evelyn Beatrice Longman. Wow. She was a protege of Lincoln statue sculptor Daniel Chester French, but rose to become a skilled artist and sculptor in her own right. She completed all of the Lincoln Memorial interior decorative carvings surrounding the Gettysburg Address and second inaugural address. You've ever heard of her before?
Mm-hmm.
Evelyn Longman. Yeah, we've talked about her before.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember. This one says she was as rare as a professional woman sculptor. Wow. First woman sculptor to be elected a full member of the National Academy of Design in 1919.
Any woman that dared to do something that was all men, she was rare anyways.
Yes.
That's
Amen.
the first
Amen.
word they use, rare. Because she dared to do it, you know?
Right. I mean, there's so much that went on or
Yeah.
that occurred.
Mhm.
There are murals on there's a statue, of course, the statue. They're Piccirilli brothers. Took 4 years to complete. This statue took 4 years to complete.
Wow.
That's not that long. They did that thing. Yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed just learning little facts and just seeing how DC is just a whole bunch of history put into one place.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, some of you mentioned some of these museums, but natural history. I love this. National Mall, 10th and Constitution Avenue. There are play dates, like drop-in programs, so very family oriented. Who has visited or who has not visited? Please share. Any thoughts? Look at
When
this.
I saw that elephant, I think
Uh-huh.
when I came up here quite some time ago, they took me there. But I don't know if that was the museum, but that elephant looks very familiar. Yeah, I stood under that big elephant.
Winston
My
Red Diamond.
kids were scared of the elephant because it
Yeah.
was so big. They
Yeah,
never been to the zoo, and I'd seen a real elephant, so that was kind of scary to them.
I was grown, but I was too, and it was so real, you know, that I was kind of hesitant.
Well, being the teacher, you have to not be scared.
Right.
Oh,
Even if you're
goodness.
scared on the inside, okay?
This is beautiful. This is the Winston Red Diamond. There's a collection.
That's a beautiful thing.
In natural history, it's called a Winston Fancy Colored Diamond Collection. This is the 5th largest fancy red diamond. And gorgeous. It's fancy red means it's pure red. It doesn't have any hues like brown, purple, or orange. Only 0.04% of fancy color diamonds boast this fancy red color grade. Your chances of finding one like this is 1 in 25 million diamonds.
Wow.
But isn't it amazing though that out of the earth you can dig up these stones, those colors, and I mean it's really, they can give you some explanation, but it's no real explanation as to how they were formed or why.
The beauty of life.
Yeah, it's just beautiful nature. That's nature.
I always say that's God's work.
It's nature. That's Mother Nature.
Look at these pictures. I mean, this is what you'll see when you're there. I mean, look how red it is.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a national. Let's take a look at this video. This is from Smithsonian Magazine. Let's see. Let me speed it up just a little bit for us, but let's see. Let's see.
Diamonds, timeless symbols of love, luxury, and beauty. Colorless diamonds are the
Smithsonian, they're
most
doing their
common.
thing with this video. Let me see. This is actually from the Smithsonian
Mm-hmm.
Magazine. Wonderful quality. Okay, let's see. Colorless diamonds are the most common.
But these mesmerizing geologic marvels can occasionally show off some radiant flair. One such diamond, tipping the scale at 2.33 carats, is among the largest of its kind. Behold! The Winston Red Diamond. More than 3 billion years ago, diamonds formed under high pressure and extreme heat, deep below the Earth's crust. Volcanic eruptions rapidly propelled them to the surface. If the diamonds had traveled even a little bit slower, they would have cooled into graphite. Instead, they became glimmering pieces of carbon in the form of diamond crystals. When we think of diamonds, we typically picture clear, colorless stones.
Still beautiful though. I mean, look at this ring. I would love to have it like that. I like the what is the four hooks? I like that style. It's very pretty.
So solitaire, like.
Yeah.
Ultimate symbol of luxury. But that image,
Wow.
it was carefully crafted by brilliant
Oh my
marketing.
gosh. Look at all these rings.
Mhm.
That looks like a person's best friend right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh goodness.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
I need to take mine
Slogans
out.
like "A diamond is forever"
A diamond is forever.
Mhm.
aren't just catchy, they're true. Diamonds are eternal, making them a classic and expensive romantic gesture. The clearer the diamond, the higher the price. But there are unique exceptions. Fancy color diamonds.
I love me some blue and purple, so these two right here are my favorites. They're so gorgeous.
Yes, that's the real scientific term. Fancy color diamonds are remarkably rare. The chances that a diamond will exhibit an intense color is 1 in 10,000. These distinctive hues, caused by impurities or structural defects, are what set them apart. In this case, imperfections actually make them more perfect. Just like a rainbow, fancy color diamonds have a way of captivating us with their sheer impossibility and beauty. Let's take a closer look. Blue diamonds are among the rarest of all the fancy color diamonds, with
Did you all know that?
Now
No.
you know why you like it so much.
I know that's right, Gracie.
Look at that word again, rare.
Blue diamond.
I love it. 1 in 200,000 diamonds is a blue diamond.
Mhm.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
only about 1 in 200,000 diamonds displaying even a hint of blue. Their stunning blue hue is caused by the presence of the element boron, with the intensity of the color depending on how much boron is present.
But again, I love chemistry, so colors and elements, and this is definitely up my alley right here.
The 45.52 carat Hope diamond is among the most famous diamonds in the
we know about the Hope diamond.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it. I remember going to the museum and seeing it. So
Right.
That's a gorgeous thing.
Oh, look! I mean, it's surrounded by the
Beautiful.
I mean, it said what? Like how many carats? 45
It's among
carats.
Whoa.
Jesus.
the most famous diamonds in the world and resides at the Smithsonian's National Museum of Natural History. In the case of green diamonds, the color comes from something truly unusual: radiation damage.
Radiation.
When naturally occurring radiation interacts with the diamond's crystal structure, it creates holes that turn the surface of the diamond a greenish hue. Interestingly, the color is usually only on the surface, giving the diamond a greenish outer coat. Yellow diamonds, also called canary diamonds, get their radiant color from nitrogen. These diamonds can be found all over the world, although most come from South Africa. The largest natural yellow diamond ever discovered weighed a staggering 616
carats.
Hello?
Look at that thing. It says the Kimberly.
Weighed a staggering 600. Most come from South Africa. The largest natural yellow diamond.
The Kimberly octahedral. Look at that, y'all.
Ever discovered weighed a staggering 616 carats. Try turning that into an engagement ring. Orange and brown diamonds, along with many shades in between, owe their warm, earthy tones to a nitrogen impurity.
Nitrogen. Brown comes from nitrogen.
Oh, that's so pretty.
While brown diamonds are
I
more
know. Oh, it's like pink and brown and a little red.
Mm.
I love it. And a little black. But you see the clear parts too. Oh,
common, orange diamonds are considered incredibly rare.
orange. Oh yeah, that's my friend's favorite color. She would love an orange diamond.
Okay, well, get to saving that money.
But among the rarest,
It's gonna cost you.
Oh, it's gonna cost.
the
I
fancy
swear.
red diamond. Diamonds like the Winston Red, pure,
Red.
fancy red, and large in size, are so hard to find that less than 30 stones currently exist in public record that weigh more than 1 carat.
Wow.
The Winston Red, named after Ronald Winston, who donated it to the Smithsonian, is ready for its close-up. It's taking center stage in a new exhibition at the Natural
didn't
History
hang up
Museum,
on you.
surrounded by fancy color diamonds that span the rainbow. Fancy a
And
look at these
yeah,
dazzling
yeah.
gems and cherish the geological near impossibility they represent. Be sure to check out more exciting Smithsonian stories on
Wow. So who knows? Coming on our DC Journeys session, and we are talking about diamonds.
Alex, you ever been in a room where people that got a lot of jewelry on and the light hits the diamond and sometimes it'll strike you in your eye?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm. Gorgeous. So you can see this right now. You can go downtown
Mm-hmm.
and see this Winston Red diamond.
Mm.
I love it.
Mm.
But there's also so many things, like even here, like I mean, if you like gems, geology, if you like natural, history, if you
Mm.
I love this museum as a kid. It was really cool. Going through Great Falls Park. So something in Virginia. Has anyone been to Great Falls? We did talk about it in our sessions before, remember? Anyone's been or was since we had that session.
No, I haven't been able
Great Falls.
since I've been, where I can't walk. That's about 10 years now. I haven't been anywhere. And I just came here in 2012. Time I got here good, I started having problems. So I didn't see a lot, before I started going out a lot.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we're seeing it now.
But but I could.
Yeah. E-roll package. Oh my gosh. Imagine standing right here and just listening and looking.
Wow.
And have you been to the Grand Canyon?
No.
I'd like
Oh
to
gosh,
do that.
look at this. I
I
mean, this
see my grandchildren there.
mm.
Sort of like the falls, isn't it?
Oh.
I mean, just imagine being there, looking at that, smelling the
Yeah.
water. I mean, this is where this is, in our not in our corner, but this is right next to us. There's so many beautiful places next to us.
You feel peaceful looking at it and listening to the water.
Mm-hmm.
So peaceful.
I like seeing where the water is like rippling and then where it's like a little calm. It's so satisfying. Like right here on the left-hand side, you see, but on the right-hand side, that's where all the action is at
Mm-hmm.
with the current.
Reminds me of Niagara Falls, but it's just lower than that.
It just looks like a very beautiful, serene place to visit.
Mm-hmm.
I would think it would be. Yeah.
Yes. There's it's along the George Washington Memorial Parkway, right?
Hello, my name is Alex Romero, and welcome to the George Washington Memorial Parkway.
I mean, there's so many things to do on that,
When I talk about the national parks, I talk about how they are personal connections to people's interests. They are really a connection that someone has because
Wow.
national parks are about, not only recreation, not only about education, learning, but it's also about that personal connection. So parks are used for reflection, for solace, for, whatever you find personal to yourself.
It's very true.
The George Washington Memorial Parkway is much more than just a roadway, but a roadway connecting different pocket parks along the parkway. It's a place to recreate, it's a place to educate oneself, it's a place to really make connections to a variety of different park sites right in our nation's capital, right in the shadows of our nation's capital. It's an opportunity to really learn about the resources that really defined American history. It's a place to really connect to the natural wonders and beauty that are along the Potomac Gorge area. And it's also a place to recreate, reflect, and really sit back and make that connection with the national park.
That was a nice video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lots of history, culture. So if you want to learn more about any of these different parks, like Parkway history, Arlington Memorial Bridge, Avenue, the Carillon, Netherlands, Carillon. Never heard of that.
Yeah, that's interesting too.
Oh, Clara Barton. We've talked about that before. LBJ Memorial Grove on the Potomac. Wow. Lots of great things. I hope y'all enjoy. There's Rock Creek Park.
Yep.
I know some of us on the call have definitely been to Rock Creek Park. There's Rock Creek Park Day 2025. Okay. Join us for the 135th anniversary of Rock Creek Park. So that was 90?
Approximately.
Oh, Rock Creek Park Day. Oh, it's coming up now. This weekend?
Yep.
September 20th, 21st. Yeah,
Next
1890.
weekend.
Rock Creek Park turns 135 on September 27th, 1890.
Wow.
So there's this weekend and next weekend. Look at all these events. Okay, Georgetown sites. Okay, Old Stone House 3051. So if you want to chat with an archaeologist, that's this Saturday. African American history of Herring Hill, a guided walk in Georgetown. Herring Hill, a historically African American neighborhood in Georgetown. Love it. I love Georgetown myself. I'm very familiar with this area, so I love seeing this. Resting in Resistance, the Mount Zion and Female Union Band Society Cemeteries Tour. 2501 Mill Road. The oldest remaining intact Black cemeteries in DC, dating back to 1808 and 1842. Did you all know that? They were the oldest ones in DC. I've heard of Mount Zion. I've never heard of Female Union Band Society cemeteries. Wow. Weed wrangle invasive plant removal. Okay. Garden talk. Oh, that I feel like Chenlin would love this one right here. This program is a great way for families to connect with nature, history, and each other. We'll explore the garden at the old stone house has changed, and they will receive an activity booklet. Oh, look at this garden.
Beautiful.
Behind the old stone house.
Wow.
Sunday, there's a kayaking. Pinnets. Oops. Whatever this said. Pinnet. Bugs on the Rocks. A self-guided discovery program explores the fascinating relationship between insects and rocks. I'm very intrigued by that. Punk rock, hidden history of the Georgetown waterfront. Wow. I mean, look, isn't that amazing? Rock Creek Park Nature Center. Oh, the planetarium. Oh, this looks like a fun family activity right here. Chat with a scientist, astronomer, and geologist. Punk rock selfie station. Oh, a film, One World, One Sky, Big Bird's Adventure. Join Elmo and Big Bird. Oh, that sounds so nice. Planetarium film, tour of the solar system. Hey, I would love to go to their planetarium. That sounds amazing. Look at that. Please check it out if y'all can. This looks amazing. This really looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Any thoughts on Rock Creek Park in 135 years?
A lot of picnics and a lot of walking.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I see someone in the chat, museums have accommodations. Yes, yes, they have accessibility needs
Mhm.
it definitely is checking in and maybe calling before going. So please
Yeah.
take advantage of all the different things we've talked about today.
yeah.
There is quite a few things left, but we are running a little time, but I'm going to cover this one app and share this again. We've talked about it a couple times, but this is the African American Heritage Sites app. So if you want to continue touring DC from, the comfort of your home or wherever you are at right now or anywhere, you can utilize this app. We've talked about it a few times. I really, really, really like it. It's one of my favorites on the iPad because it's free and there's many things that you can do with it. So I'm going to go to the App Store, hit the search, hit that magnifying glass, and I'm going to type in African American Heritage Sites. And this is not just for DC, this is for any state in the US. So I misspelled it a little bit, but that's okay. There he goes, African American Sites. I'm going to hit the share button here on the right-hand side. Oops. Oops. Thank you. Copy link. And I'm going to paste it here in the Zoom chat for us. So we're going to take a look at this app. Thank you. Can you tap on it? I recommend you download it. You hit get. That way you can then open the app. And you may see some prompts that come up, so make sure you follow those prompts. But yes, this mobile app will guide you through more than 2,000 African American historic landmarks, sites, museums, trails, and other places. There are so many different things that you can do here. So this is the welcome, and again, some pictures of some of the places you can take a look at. At the bottom is the toolbar that you're going to use to navigate on the app. So looky here, we have the tours. All right. So if you want to take a look at any of these by museums, by heritage trails, by historic places, by the landmarks, there's the about page. So this is just about the app, who made it, all that good stuff. But I really like this portion, state or territory. So maybe you're not from DC, maybe you're from another place, and you can look at all of the African American, sites and landmarks and all that wonderful history and any state. So for me, I may check out Georgia
Yeah.
myself. I
Look at
definitely love to
Obama.
learn more about Georgia, but there's Maryland, there's Virginia, there's North Carolina. I know a lot of folks are from. There's of course, Louisiana, even U.S. Virgin Islands, and we have some folks
Mhm.
from there. So I would love to take a look at that and see that. Washington, D.C. There's something for everyone. So let's take a look at D.C. So you see how many there are in DC? Isn't that
Wow.
amazing? Look at this.
Lincoln
Lucy
Theater.
Diggs Slow and Mary Burrill House.
Yes.
I have
Mhm.
never heard of them before. You tap on who you want to learn more about, and bam, it's a Queen Anne style house in the Brookland. Okay, it's in 1890 it's occupied by okay, historians. That was listed on the National Register of Historic Places, African American and LGBT history. Okay, great. I love that. They were two African American educators. They bought the house together in 1922 after Slow was appointed Dean of Women at Howard University.
Mhm.
That's amazing. Sometimes apps may you see freeze a little bit, so that's why I just closed it and I reopened it. So sometimes you may have to do that. So I appreciate your patience, y'all. But again, you can go onto the app and you can check out these different sites. Again, it's acting a little funny with me because usually when you're in the app and when you're on your iPad, if you can, like if you were around one of the places, it would kind of like pop up, hey, you're near, because you can take a tour in the app, and when you get to the actual place, you'll get a mini notification. So if you have an iPhone, like if you're walking around, going around, that's a great option. I mean, if you use so I recommend you check out this app for today. But I hope you all enjoyed. looking through. Again, I love going to the state and just seeing through all of these different pieces of history and information. I mean, there's just so much to look. You could take a whole day and do a whole tour if you want.
Yeah.
Like Frederick Douglass Historic Site, I mean, classic, right? Go-Go Museum, right? James Sherwood Farmhouse. I would love to learn more. Langston Golf Course. Okay, let's see, like, you could see what goes on. 18 hole, it was named for Langston, an African American who was the first dean of Howard University School of Law, the first president of Virginia Normal and Collegiate Institute, first African American elected to U.S. Congress from Virginia. Second racially desegregated golf course in DC. Wow. Isn't that amazing to learn that? I didn't know that. I didn't know his history. I knew it's called Langston. The area is called Langston, right? So
Right.
yes, I love that. Again, DC, let me go to the Virgin. I'm just so curious. Virgin Islands. Okay, Wim Museum, never heard. What is Fortsburg? Never heard. University of the Virgin Islands Cultural Center. Fortsburg. 1760, first successful rebellion on the island of St. John in 1733. Oh, fort was seized by slaves in November 23rd, 1733. Wow, so this was like 300 years ago. Isn't that kind of not amazing, but just kind of shocking to think about? Like these things were happening in our past? Like we're not there, we're in 2025. Thank goodness, right?
Excuse
Thank
me.
goodness, we're so blessed. Yeah. So, any thoughts on the app? Are you going to check it out? Are you going to see some more sites or share this with others? Any thoughts on the app or our session today? It was really fun. I really enjoyed doing this tour together. So again, what is one new fact, new place, new thing that you learned today? What was your favorite site and why? I should have added, but any thoughts on the app? So you all can unmute and share any thoughts for today.
I have thoughts on the program that you presented today. It kind of gave me a tour of some areas, that I've never been to and probably never get a chance to go to. And especially that one where the young man took those hours where he went through the city and the beautiful scenes and stuff. That was enlightening to me. And anything that I learn about the history of this area, it's new to me because I'm not. So I enjoyed it.
I love that, Gracie. Thank you so much. I appreciate. When I saw that video, because I was like, well, we could see it and see the videos, but I wanted to find something like not felt more real, but that certainly felt very real, and it was interesting to see that point of view. So I appreciate that, Gracie. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Please rewatch this on YouTube.
I will, and it brought back a lot of places that I used to take the kids when I could walk and do things.
Love that.
Yeah, brought back a lot
nostalgia.
of
the Air and Space Museum for me, it made me think I was a kid again because that was my favorite one as a kid.
When it first opened.
I love that. I wish I had that experience.
Yeah.
And any other thoughts? Again, thank you all so much for coming on and sharing. And it was so fun just to interact and hear from you all and to hear your thoughts on the various places. So thank you. Again, any other thoughts for today?
Well, when I was young, I'm an only child, and my mom, she used to take me to a lot of the museums. We've been all over, National Gallery of Art, Air and Space, history, where the big elephant is. The only one I haven't been to is the newest one, which is the African Museum of History and Culture. I haven't been to that one, so.
Oh yeah, you got
to go, Brenda.
You got to visit.
Real interesting.
Yeah, so I'm I don't know. I'll get down there.
You will. Everything it'll happen during the right time.
Yeah. I've seen the Mona Lisa, the painting. I've seen Tutankhamun, the mummy.
Yeah, the mummy.
We've seen a lot. My mom used to take me and my cousins to different museums. So it was boring when I was a kid, but now it's interesting. I'm glad I went. I'm glad I didn't have a choice. I had to go. So
the more you know, the more you take in, the more so I mean, of course, at different age we'll experience museum. As myself, I liked it. I just, of course, didn't understand it or would understand it like I would now. So it's like you're going to a new place, but you're going to an old place with new ideas and thoughts. So maybe think about it like that. So when I visit these, I'm like, okay, I haven't been here before. I have been here before, but I really haven't because I'm a new person than before. So I would think about it like that. And have a lot of fun. Again, just going to museums, I think one of the main benefits of visiting these and why people that are not from DC or just anyone should visit them to see all the different points of views and the struggles of different peoples and the history, the triumphs of different people, just the kind of the nuances that we may not be in the forefront when we're not growing up, but seeing different points of view makes us more of an accepting people and a loving people and understanding people, all of that stuff. When you have different points of view, you become a more whole and accepting person. Because you got to. There's so many different kinds of people in the world, so it's just good to learn about them. To of course, if you ever speak with them, or interact with them, you their culture or respect their culture in a way, right? Which is really helpful. So like when we did those Tanzania calls or whatever, or when Lou went, we're more aware of just different people and how to interact with them. But we also, the other side of the coin is we're all not too different from each other. We're all humans at the end of the day.
Yeah, I was going to say that. You find that you have a lot in common when you talk to a lot of different people from different nationalities. You have a lot in common with them. You just don't know it,
You talk to them, you read about them, you learn about them, you watch videos on them. Again, just like the Lincoln Memorial in Greece, right? Greece is ancient, but it's still here in 2025 and lasting. It's just that we're living history. Everyone on the call, you're living a part of history right now. So let's keep making an impact through our programs.
But DC sure has a lot to offer you if you're vacationing here, or just a person that lives here. I wish I had a chance to see some of everything I'm interested in seeing, because you could be busy for months just trying to see all of the things they have to offer.
Oh yeah. It's definitely a lifelong experience being at DC. Yeah, we are the capital, so Well, I really appreciate you all coming on today. Again, at 12 o'clock, we'll be visiting the Atlantic Ocean. At 1:30, we're going to have Jordan talk about the DCPL app, and we're going to talk about the Mail app on your Apple device. So any mail questions, please come on. But this was so fun and exciting. I hope this was a great way to start your day. And I will see you all soon. I look forward to hearing about some lunches and some snacks going on, because I'm a little, want a little snack myself here. So I hope you all do as well. Hope you enjoyed. And thank you so much for your participation. Really appreciate it. I will see you all soon at 12 o'clock.
I'll try to make it back by 1:30. Hopefully I can get back in the house by.
Yes. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your morning. I'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My pleasure, folks. I hope you enjoyed.
I did.
Love the background, Alex.
Thank you so much. Happy Constitution Day, everyone.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
All right. Thank you.